voice has power. I'm your host, Lady D. Denise Gomez-Green, inviting you to join me each week for real conversations, powerful stories, and uplifting perspectives that shine a light on voices from the community and the diaspora. Kick off your week with the Monday Drive from 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. Dive deep on Thursdays with Center Stage from 6 to 8 p.m. And ease into your weekend with Saturday Morning Runnings every Saturday at 10 a.m. Catch Voices with Lady D on YouTube, Caribbean Vibes Radio Network online, and YouTube, and Fit FM 96.7 in Stewart Castle, Trelawney, Jamaica, or tune in on Linkage Radio online. So lock in, turn it up, and remember, every voice has power. This is Voices with Lady D.
When you are hungry, come to Cooler Runnings Restaurant. Located at 1802 Nerid Avenue, corner of Wickham Avenue in the Bronx, we specialize in the best Jamaican and American cuisine, serving breakfast, lunch, and dinner. We are open 24 hours, 7 days a week. We offer free in-house delivery, minimum $20 purchase, and we also have Uber Eats. We do barbecue Thursdays, fish fry Fridays, and seafood Saturdays. For more information, give us a call for our address and menu, 718-324-7484. Once again, that's 718-324-7484. Cooler Runnings Restaurant, simply the best Jamaican food. Cooler Runnings Restaurant would like to introduce you to our brand new vegetarian grill and juice bar called Cooler Runnings Vegetarian Grill, located at 1785 Nerid Avenue at the corner of Nerid and Wickham Avenues in the Bronx, across from the original Cooler Runnings Restaurant. We're open Monday to Friday, 10 a.m. to 11 p.m. and on Saturdays from 10 a.m. to 12 a.m. We specialize in the best authentic vegetarian dishes, which contain no animal byproducts. Our menu includes idol stew, tofu, veggie chunks, and our exclusive in-house vegetarian patties. For our full menu, you can visit our website at crvgbronx.com, or you can give us a call at 929-265-3392. We are also available on Uber Eats for your convenience. Stop by, and remember, at Cooler Runnings Vegetarian Grill, customer service is our #1 priority.
Welcome to Voices with Lady D, where every voice has power. I'm your host, Lady D. Denise Gomez-Green, inviting you to join me each week for real conversations, powerful stories, and uplifting perspectives that shine a light on voices from the community and the diaspora. Kick off your week with the Monday Drive from 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. Dive deep on Thursdays with Center Stage from 6 to 8 p.m. And ease into your weekend with Saturday Morning Runnings every Saturday at 10 a.m. Catch Voices with Lady D on YouTube, Caribbean Vibes Radio Network online, and YouTube, and Fit FM 96.7 in Stewart Castle, Trelawney, Jamaica, or tune in on Linkage Radio online. So lock in, turn it up, and remember, every voice has power. This is Voices with Lady D. Well. I am back. Oh, I tell you, I must apologize. Although I sent out my PSA last week, we had a lot of moving parts going on. And I must apologize. I just could not be here with you. But I'm back and I'm glad. Yes, ma'am. So, welcome everyone. Welcome to you. Welcome to Voices with Lady D, where every voice has power. Broadcasting straight from the heart of Mount Vernon, New York, to the soul of Jamaica, and we're going to talk about that. We're turning up the vibes this evening and keeping you in the know from 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. on the one and only station, Linkage Radio. Your budding and buzzing station 24/7, 365 days for the year. So whether you're walking, driving, cooking somewhere, you're vibing in your living room, or you're in the drawing room, this is your station, Linkage Radio. And you know which program you're tuned into? Voices with Lady D, live on the YouTube channel. So hello, wherever you are, doing what you're doing. We know that there are some difficult hours ahead for our nation, those of you who are from the island of Jamaica. And oh my God, we've been praying and just asking God to keep our families, our friends, and the nation at large. I was there in 1988. It was not nice. I have shared my story already about how unprepared I was. So I'd like to say hello to everyone streaming live on Linkage Radio, on our app stores, TuneIn, Roku TV, Amazon Fire, Android, Apple TV, and of course a big shout out to our simulcast partners like Caribbean Vibes Radio Network in Cape Cod in Massachusetts, and Fit FM 96.7 in Stuart Castle in Duncan's Trelawney. We're also live on YouTube, Voices with Lady D. Hit that subscribe button and join the movement. It's a movement, yeah. Because the conversation starts now. Today's show is proudly sponsored by Cooler Runnings Jamaican Restaurant, 1802 Nereid Avenue in the Bronx. When you want flavor that slaps you harder than a good cricket bat, call 718-324-7484 and tell them that Lady D sent you, or Lady D send me. So now listen up. The big talk across the world and the diaspora, we're right here, is Hurricane Melissa. Yes, that same one. Have you seen one of our legendary broadcasters' 3 takes on Miss Melissa, Faye Ellington? You should go check it out. So Melissa is on everybody's lips. We're praying, we're hoping, and we've been watching the daily press briefings. And two of our major networks, or 3 from the United States, are already down in Jamaica, covering Melissa, tracking her. Oh boy. So in a few minutes, we're going to be switching talk up the things earlier, right? So we're breaking down the impact of Melissa and how it will impact our remittances, because we have family in Jamaica and we're always sending money when they call. So we're talking about the impact on remittances. So the title is 2025 Money
messages, and our mindset. How Jamaicans stay strong. I don't know if there's anybody else stronger than we, us. Seriously. And we're going to ask the real questions. Why do some residents refuse to leave flood-prone areas and put other people at risk? Why? So, you know, it's a challenging day. It has started for many. They've gotten rains, and in some areas I spoke to my sister as I was on my way here, and she said, you know, before I got here rather, and she was saying that it's calm in her area right now. And I spoke to my nephew, and my Auntie Madge has been checking in with family in Jamaica and so on. So I'm sure if you have relatives in Jamaica, you're doing the same thing. In 88, it was different. We never had social media. We had phones. And a lot of the infrastructure as they have it today that are in place wasn't in place then. And so we're getting the news as it's coming out. Some of it overwhelming when you listen to it. You wish you could help, but you really can't do anything about that. So I'd like to say hello to everyone, and that we are trying to get communication going. So stick and stay with me. We got some music, and then we start the conversation. So I'd like you to know our telephone number, 914-268-6148 or 876-219-3474. Once again, 914-268-6148 or 876-219-3474. And I see my co-producer, Mr. Evil Green. He's there. So co-producer, could you please put the phone number for me in the chat so that our audience can call in and be so informed, and for us to start talking. What have you been seeing? How do you feel? You have a projection about the path that Melissa will ultimately take. You know, it's one of those creepy crawlers. And yeah. When they crawl like that, they're going to build up momentum over the ocean there. And now you have turbulent waters in some areas. Some parts, like in Port Antonio, they were getting some rain and wind and all of that. So let's just keep praying. Keep praying. The nation is praying. And interestingly, you know what I thought of? I said, Lord, those who have always committed some crimes that cause us to cringe, please speak to them now. Change their hearts today. Cause them to rethink their actions and bring them to their knees. That was my prayer. That was my prayer. Because they too have to be sheltering somewhere, right? Hi. But I'm glad you're here with me so we can talk and do what we do. So it's a beautiful day. It is Monday, and you're tuned in to the Monday Drive, keeping you in the know in the city you walk, drive, and reside. So I want to share some music with you right now. And right after our musical selections, then we're going to start our conversation because, you know, life rough out there, you know. It rough. It is rough. So stay with me. Don't go anywhere. Music for you right here on the show. The Monday Drive on Voices with Lady D.
Love and hate can never be friends. Oh no. Oh no. Here I come with love and not hatred. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow I all the days of my life. Envy no one, no wish to be with no evil man. For there'll come the day when you'll be breathed by the Father's hand. Leave up huge children. Oh yeah. Leave up Rasta children. My head is anointed and my cup runneth over.
I welcome you to the Monday Drive, keeping you in the know in the city you walk, drive, and reside. We're starting off our conversation in a few minutes. Good evening to you, Mr. Chris Welby. How do you do? Chris, you have any updates out of St. Thomas for me? Yeah, my cup runneth over. Tell you, surely goodness and mercy shall follow. I follow you. Hello, everyone. So, bit of change. I apologize. A bit of change in the program this evening because of the nature of what's going on in the nature sphere of things, right? In Jamaica, when we're doing insurance and so on, you talk about act of God. And there is really nothing you can do about it. If it's a snowstorm, a windstorm, a thunderstorm, a hurricane, an earthquake, fire, some disaster, theft, anything that impacts us in a way that it shifts our whole world. One day we're moving along fine, and then I usually say, bam, something hit us. And I always say when the thing hit us, the hours are going to keep rolling. We're going to go through the day of that change in our particular space. And life is just going to continue. And what do? Do we hold up our hands and say, woe is me? Or do we start to say, what next? What am I going to do now? How am I? What is my response when something hard knock come? Because we don't know when it's coming. However, there are some disasters that when they're coming, you get a notice. And what do you do when you get the notice? Do you just say, oh, sure, it now come. Every time they make me go buy up all kinds of things and it not come no way. And that may be true. But they have to give you a forecast of what they see. So here is a typical example of Hurricane Melissa. And there are so many facets to this hurricane ultimately hitting our nation and the aftermath. Because we know that happens. Hurricane Gilbert had started in the morning, and then it went right through the day. But that didn't hit us at nighttime, because if it comes at night, it's so much more difficult. If zinc fly, block a rollway, nail a fly out of wood or something, you can't see at night. But at least in the daytime, you're able to see and you can move around in a way that you're seeking shelter. So I'd like you to be a part of the conversation this afternoon because while we are not there, we have people there. Our hearts are there. We feel for our family. And as I just saw Chris will be popping in on the channel, in the chat, I was saying, Chris, have you heard anything about St. Thomas? Because things are out there. Now, for a lot of reasons, I would love to be able to pull up videos of every kind and air them for you, but regrettably, I cannot do that because I have to adhere to copyright policies. And I wouldn't like them to disrupt the program. But what we can do is share with each other about what we know in or area, wherever we come from, our parish, what going on in our community. You talked to anybody recently? I just saw where Mike wrote. So before I even get there, because I want to hear from you. I want to hear from you. I'd like to talk to you about what you're feeling. What have you heard? But I saw that Dr. Roberts was first. Dr. Roberts came in first. I haven't seen Pat yet, unless I haven't gone down far enough. But Dr. Roberts is here first. She says, good evening. And then Pat D is here. Hi, Lady D, good evening. And she says, she's saying hi to Evol. Then my sissy Jen is here, who came in fourth in line. Good evening, family and friends, everyone. Then Mike says hi, my brother Mike. And Joan says, on pins and needles, watching Melissa, who can't make up her mind. Let us pray for all to be safe, although some are not using common sense at this time. That's what we are talking about, Dr. Roberts. So I'd like you to call me and share your thoughts with me. Also, co-producer is here. He says, traffic in the Bronx. I think we're feeling the Melissa blues. Then Jen says, blessings and safety of the week to all of us. Continue to pray for our people in the path of the storm. Melissa, God is our refuge and strength in the midst of every storm. That's right. Mike says he's greeting Joan. Hi, family greeting. Jen says, yes, voices at Lady D. We are with you, broadcasting straight from Mount Vernon. So Evol says, happy Monday from co-producer's desk. Hello. In the back office, good evening. So nice to see you. And also, Evol says, I didn't have Hurricane Gilbert, but I had Hurricane Andrew in Fort Lauderdale in 95. Would you believe I was there? I was in Margate. I should have gone back home and had extended my stay and got caught. But thankfully, the house, there was no damage in that area at all. So, yeah. Now, Mike says, I'm watching my yard on my camera, hoping I don't lose my flowers. Lord, Mike, it's the flowers you're worried about. I hear that in Tower Hill. So, let's see. Oh, good. Jen says, Michael Green, Jen finds it furry. Worry about flowers. Flowers will always be around. The storm goes back from when it come from. Okay. Dr. Roberts running from Gilbert. Yes. So let's start off with the conversation. And to our online listeners, courtesy of Linkage Radio app, welcome to you. Now, Lord, where do we start? So Jamaica is under siege because of the Melissa. And I'm also going to pull up some newscasts just to see where we are. But today they had press briefing and all of that. But before we do that, I think we need to say a prayer. What do you think? I am going to play a selection here because I think we need God to stand by fast. Hello, welcome. You're tuned into the Monday Drive right here on Voices with Lady D.
Remember that God is
Don't cry. So, yes, God is standing by and we trust Him. We have to trust Him. What we're going to do, we have to trust Him. Welcome. It's Voices with Lady D, where every voice has power. And today's feature is a Monday Drive, keeping you in the know in the city you walk, drive, and reside. We've decided to push up on our program, talk up the things, because the thing that everybody's talking about today is Hurricane Melissa. And I'm just going to read some quick headline for you, and then after that we will start our discussion. Don't forget our telephone number, which is posted in our YouTube chat, is 914-268-6148 or 876-219-3474. And we'd like to hear your thoughts about what is going on there, and for you to share your concerns with us. So we want to say hello to everyone. Now, the news out of the Jamaica Observer. Let me see what that is saying with us today. Out of Kingston, Jamaica, the Disaster Assistance Response Team, DART, of the Jamaica Defense Force, the JDF, is well aligned to provide assistance in the aftermath of Hurricane Melissa, which is projected to make landfall in Jamaica between Monday night and Tuesday morning. The assurance was given by Prime Minister Dr. Andrew Holness on Monday during a special media briefing at the Office of Disaster Preparedness and Emergency Management. The JDF's DART team is often called on to provide aid during disasters, including relief, recovery, and reconstruction efforts, often working with other government agencies. It played a pivotal role in Jamaica's recovery following Hurricane Beryl, which impacted the country in July of 2024. The JDF is on full alert. They have put in place their necessary protocols. They have a system where they have specialized teams for disaster response. They call it the DART, Holness said. He added that those teams are already stood up. Directives have been given that the entire JDF is now the DART, so their engineering corps, their various regiments, and so forth, anybody will be used for the national good if we have a strike on our country through this Category 5 hurricane that could cause significant dislocation. We are prepared as we can be. Of course, there's still room for improvement, he said. And so that's a headline for you. And also there is another one. And if you're just joining us, it's the Monday Drive, keeping you in the know in the city you walk, drive, and reside. And let's see what we have for you today, ladies and gentlemen. Now, we know that usually... come on. Okay. Now, while that machine is doing what it wants to do, let me get on here. Okay. So they say that it's painfully moving slow, just about 3 miles an hour, but we know that it is picking up and the system is getting very heavy on them. And now we're wondering, because people are accustomed, family, friends, whomever, are accustomed to getting remittances through, the MoneyGrams and the Western Union companies and so on, or they get direct deposit through a bank, or money's wired via wire transfer. You sometimes say to yourself, oh my gosh, then if everything shuts down and it becomes a major catastrophic situation, I believe it's a question I asked myself. How soon would we be able to conduct our transactions, that kind of thing? But I'm sure they must have some backup in place in the event, because they've been covering all bases. I'm telling you, when you listen to the press briefings, they're really working assiduously to ensure that no matter what, the aftermath will not be as chaotic and to the best of their ability. Now, we know that with the remittance lifeline, they rely heavily on that because over about $3 billion a year, US dollars a year, sometimes more, goes in every single month. Can you imagine that? So we're hoping that the method of transfer is in place. That was a concern I had. Now, staying connected under pressure. And I ask that you give me a call and let me hear your thoughts. Are you watching? What are you seeing? I'd love to hear from you. And will your parish be hardest hit? It is understood that the nation at large will get something, some more than the other. But I would like to hear from you. What are your thoughts? Because I gather that even in Clarendon, I mean, we're going up the hill when you're going into North Central. So in Pennance, I hear that people are also under watch there seriously because we have a river. Now, though the river, if they're thinking that there'll be a surge and the water will rise to say 13 feet or even up to 16 feet, that's quite a climb. But you and I know water, when it takes its course or it goes off course, it will cause severe damage. So I gather that in Pennance, some people, they're not home. They've gone elsewhere to huddle with other family members or friends, or they've gone to a shelter somewhere. So it's really one of those mind-boggling situations. And when you have to, oh, you did. Okay, let me see, Mr. Wilby. When you have, okay, here we go. Oh, Chris sent me an audio note. Chris, I'd suggest you send this audio note to the Linkage Radio 876-219-3474. I'll be able to play it from there. 876-219-3474. Please send it there because I can't play it directly from my YouTube because it's not connected like that. So, water is something that it should make you afraid. And if you're not afraid, then something is wrong. So I'm going to take a call right now. My dear Gloria.
Good afternoon, Lady D. Green.
Hey there, Gloria.
And the rest of the listeners, my friend, Sister Pat. My granddaughter just called me about 15 minutes ago.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's in the Portsmouth area and a certain near she is. But she says it's just raining.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So I listened to the briefing yesterday and I listened to the Prime Minister and the rest of his team this morning.
Mm-hmm.
So, they are warning the people who live in low-lying areas. And what they did everything they could in their power. So we just have to pray and hope.
That's right. That's what I say too.
Okay, thank you.
All right,
and I'm listening.
Yes, thank you.
And I missed you last week.
I miss coming and seeing you guys too. So thanks.
All right.
All
Mr.
right.
Green, hello.
He's hearing
All right,
you.
bye-bye.
All right. All right. So that's Gloria right there. Yes. The fact that rain, because it has to cover quite a bit, to get to you, pretty much. It's not just gonna come slamming in right away. But the more it slows, it's the greater it picks up momentum. We have to just pray. So I was thinking that how do we stay connected under pressure? And so with The the Met Office warns we could see up to 1,000 millimeters of rain. That's nearly 40 inches and 9 to 13 feet of storm surge along the coast. Now, that kind of system can knock out communication fast. So, right now, before the battery died or the Wi Fi cut, I know that there are persons who have put their check in plan in place, right? So, many have called their relatives already. They've written down numbers on paper because, of course, if your device die, you can't open up a phone or a tablet or anything to pull out number to call anybody and to charge your phone, or if you have a power bank. So they've already walked people through these things of what to do to keep in communication just in case. Now, I thought about the mindset portion of it and preparedness and resilience. You know why? Because they're calling it a potentially catastrophic hurricane, and that more than 800 shelters have opened across the island, and parish disaster teams are working overtime. If people are in flood or landslide prone area, they need to move. Now, you and I have heard those who are over in Port Royal, they don't want to move. In fact, I saw a feature from one of our TV stations there in Jamaica, and they're telling the reporter, oh, every time we ride them out when they come. You hear me? And so they don't plan to leave. Now, people don't leave for a lot of reasons. They're not leaving because they don't want nothing happen to their possessions. They're leaving out of fear that if they leave and maybe come back, their possessions may be looted or house damage. A myriad of reasons. One of my bone of contention is, though you have a disaster preparedness plan and you have all the teams from these varying agencies ready to run if they need to help you. If you stay in a house that is close to a sea or close to a river, or you're in a structure that's on a hilltop, and it is likely that when the rain falls and the soil becomes saturated and the house a slideway, somebody have to come take you out. Somebody have to help you. So you're also, though it's a part of their job, if they don't have to do that in this kind of a hurricane, which they're expecting it will be 5. When we had Gilbert, it was 3, and that did a number on us. And Beryl, that there's some areas have still not recovered from. Can you imagine now? Because these people have their families too. I always wonder about that. So give me a call. Let me know what you think. Share your thoughts with me. Because whether you have attachment to your home, or you fear that they're going to steal, or you decide to ride it out for the worst, all those kind of things, it is not worth it. I would leave the possessions and ensure that my life is safe and my family. Why would I want to go do that now? So give me a call. A lot going on out there, and I'm hoping that you will give me a call. Gloria called a while ago, so I'm so happy to hear about that she's well and she missed me, so I missed her too. But let me hear. Okay, so let me hear from you, because I want to see if I can get Chris Wilby's message. Okay, here we go. So, Chris, I believe this is you. Let's see if I can get your message here.
Good evening to you, Lady D, and the listeners. So you asked a question if I've heard anything out of St. Thomas. So giving you a little bit of update as to what I have heard as of around about 5:50 our time here in the US, which would be 4:50 Jamaica time. St. Thomas is still waiting as the rest of the island there rains. I'm hearing that some parts of the parish is experiencing rain, nothing too significant. For the most part, for most of the day today, it wasn't raining, but it was, in fact, there were intermittent rains throughout the day today, but nothing significant. And there were some trees that were downed yesterday afternoon with some power lines from the high winds. But for the most part, today has been relatively calm. And people have been going about their business as usual because, people are not going to just sit around and wait for the storm while nothing is really happening. So a lot of people are going about their business according to my sources on the ground. So they are just waiting, just like everybody else. And hopefully this thing will turn. So that is what I am getting from St. Thomas, Jamaica.
Alrighty, that was Chris Wilby. Thank you, Chris, for your update. I appreciate it. And this is a scary part. That's what I'm concerned about, It gives you a spurt of showers and then it pulls back. And it come again and it pull back. But believe you me, when it was Gilbert, I tell you that I knew nothing. So that's another long story. I don't want to shroud Melissa right now. But it's the same thing. Just give you little showers. You look up in the sky. You're saying, nothing not going to happen. And before you know it, something did happen. When it came. You couldn't do anything but hunker down. Man, it was a mess. But give me a call. I'd love to hear from you. 914-268-6148 or 876-219-3474. Let me hear from you, man. I want to know what your thoughts are because, it rough out there. It's all
about you. LA's fine sunshine most of the time, and the feeling is laid back. Palm tree grove, rent so low, don't you know? I keep working my way back. But I'm a Jamaican boy who's born and raised. Nowadays I'm lost between two shores. LA's fine, but it ain't home. New York is home, but it ain't mine no more. I am myself to no one there, and no one heard at all. became one. Except for the name, a few other changes. You talk about me. The story is the same one. But I've got this emptiness deep inside, and it won't let me go. And I'm a man who don't like to swear, but I hate the sound of being alone. I am myself to no one there, and no one heard at all, not even the chair. I am my pride. I am said and I am lost, and I can't even say why. I am myself to no one there, and no one heard at all, not even the chair. I am my pride. I am said and I am lost, and I can't even say why. You're leaving me alone.
Yeah, that's Mikey Spice with his golden voice. You're tuned in to the Monday Drive, keeping you in the know in the city you walk, drive, and reside. I don't know where you are, but I know where I am. I'm seated in this beautiful space. Yeah, it's nice and cool. I turned the AC on. And I am talking to you as you are talking to me. And you're seeing me, and I'm seeing you. Ha ha. What more can we want? Our telephone numbers are 914-268-6148 or 876-219-3474. And we're talking about Hurricane Melissa. I know you're all glued to your devices. And you may have updates for me. If you feel you can't manage to call me, then the same telephone number I gave you, 876-219-3474. You can use that through WhatsApp and send me a voice note. And then I can play the note. Chris did it a while ago because he wasn't able to call me. So he just sent me a voice note and I'm able to play it. So if you can play it, tell me where you are, what you're seeing, all of that. Mike, I would love to hear from you. I'd love to hear from you, Mike. 914-268-6148. You're very local. You don't need to go through WhatsApp. But I'd love to hear from you. And, let me know what you see. I can see you. Can you see me? Yes, co-producer, I can see you. I can see you. Lord, I have my crystal ball. But, co-producer says, my question or my concern would be, is it reasonable expectation for people to risk their lives to save people who refuse to try to save their lives by not evacuating when instructed? I agree with you. I don't think it's fair. Evacuation should be something that you have absolutely no control over, but not if you intentionally not decide not to leave when you heard the advisory that because of where you reside, it is a dangerous place, you cannot stay there. It is not wise. So King says he's not going nowhere. He would be very... King, I just thought of you and say how I don't see you. Good evening, King. But he says Me not go nowhere. I'm sorry. So I guess they would have to fire him. Yes, I am assuming so. Yes, co-producer, I hear you. So, why put people in such stress? No, sir. King Ryan there. Oh, Lordy. So let me go. Let me go to the phone line and see who is there with me. Hello, good evening. Welcome to the Monday Drive.
Hi, Sister D, how are you?
Well, hello, my bro. My bro, how are you? You are worried, Mike. You're worried about the flowers. Talk to me.
Long time you don't talk, lady.
I know, not my fault. You just come and busy up yourself.
Oh, boy.
But that's
I don't
okay.
know what's happening to me.
That's all right.
Well, I got a break. I'm not so busy anymore, so I have time now to be on the show.
I got you. So, welcome to your reappearance.
I will not because I'm going to laugh today because you know what? I'm watching the owls at this time, worried about the plants. But 1988 in Gilbert, I was worried about the plants then too.
What?
But there was a different kind of plants, a whole weed field of plants.
Oh. Oh, Lord. Okay. But so far, based on what you're seeing, though, are you seeing any rain there or anything?
It just started raining. My little girlfriend, they were just locking up windows and everything, and she had an umbrella while I was watching the camera.
Okay.
So, because I have to lock the windows that the wind doesn't go through that, because that's really damaging the place.
So you didn't get anyone to seal the windows for you?
Yes, I did, and that's when I saw her with the umbrella. The rain just started.
Okay.
So, the memory is calm and preparing for later. So,
okay.
let's pray that
yes.
it passes.
But were you able to speak with anyone?
Not yet. Not yet.
Okay.
I saw yesterday was really a really bad damage was going on in a little village in St. James that they call over there in Irving. And John's also where there was a whole lot of cars washing away. I don't know what it came from yesterday.
So are you sure? Because you know what is happening? People have been posting clips on TikTok and Instagram, and if you're not aware of what's going on, you will believe it's true.
Yes, because what I saw yesterday was on Instagram.
So you have to be careful because a few, maybe several weeks ago, they had heavy rainfall, and cars were being washed away. But we haven't heard of that happening just yet. So you sometimes have to be careful in terms of what you're seeing and source the information. Find several other platforms to source your information. Yes, so you don't get caught up in that.
I'm just worried about the window because I'm not down on the flat. I'm on the hill, so I'm not worried about the water rush.
Right.
It's the wind can be take the roofs off and all of that.
Yeah. Well, we just pray, Mike. That's all we can.
Yeah, we pray.
And you've asked them to do the best that they can. So.
Yes.
Well, I hope to see you soon.
Maybe I'm going to be there tomorrow.
Well, that would be nice.
I'm coming over for dinner, Mr. Producer.
Okay, he's hearing you. No problem. All right. Good to hear you. Blessings. All right, always. Bye. All righty, that's my brother Mike. I wonder if I would get it. Would King Ryan himself be so obliged to give me a call. You know, I see him talking up a storm here. So here, Ryan, no. Ah, Lordy. He says, let me go back to it because I saw it and I had to smile. He says, hi. He hope that all the obia will be washed away. Oh, well, Melissa will be doing several things for sure. Some of which we may not have any control over, but that may be one of them. So let me talk to the king. How are you, king?
My queen,
Yeah.
how are you? You looking real royalty today. Look at that coat.
Hello. You can't.
And the hairdo. I hope you leave a tip the hairdresser.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah, man.
So how you do?
I'm telling you, I'm here. I have 10, 11 screen in front of me, trying to keep up with all the broadcasting there is in the
You
world.
don't have to do much. Clearly, you are a producer. You have several screens working with. Hey.
Mr. Queen, Jamaica make the world.
Yes,
Me, I tell you, every foreign channel you think that exists,
They're there.
I'm telling you.
Yes, ma'am.
Because we do half of the world. I'm just see a woman from Portmore being interviewed live, and I'm like, oh. Me I tell you, we're going abroad.
Yes, brother.
But as me say, me hope all of the obia wash out to sea.
Well, you know, everything. The blue I go wash where, the bad pan I go wash where, the vial I go wash where.
Yes. And the jar underneath the bed, and the one where them plant under the banana walk around this where they go plant it. I hope you root out and wash out to sea.
Oh, Jesus. So Jennifer says, Jen says, nah, nothing can wash where feed them obia but God.
Well, I got I mean say I hope Melissa root out every root round there, wash out everything to see. I hope when they done, they not remember which part then they put on themselves.
Okay. Well,
Let's just find their vial.
yes, I'm sure. But you know something, they did have, you know, every year they have a listing of names assigned to these hurricanes. And we are really in the hurricane season now. And so this one really, when we heard it at first, I don't think anybody was paying attention until it started to gain some kind of significant course toward the island.
Yep. But them say Melissa have a really cause problem because them a young girl nowadays, as them man said, me no know why they go say she name Melissa, you know, because she just like the young girl them nowadays with their eyelash and their fault, everything. That's so then the problem. And this hurricane they go really give problem.
Yes.
The man said, well, who couldn't find my old man name to give the hurricane, but that's don't want to place.
Oh Lord.
You know, just give young girl, I know say young girl not on one place.
Oh,
Them all over the place and then take forever to make up their mind.
Yeah, but we really have to pray. I mean, you know, I know that these hurricanes, we can pray and God can hear and, you know, lift his hand. But if it is supposed to be, then it's gonna be.
Well, it's gonna be, you know, because all the obia got to go. All the obia got to go. So if it's one reason I want to go is to wash out the obia.
Okay, I'm sure he recorded that for you.
Yes, and then they just have a double murder in Spanish Town. So we see me live, me live, you know, they have a double murder in Spanish Town as it start rain. Yes, sir.
Oh, what you're saying? In all of this?
Double murder in Spanish Town.
In all of
Man
this
drop
here?
off a house top.
No.
Man blow it off a house top. Emergency vehicle and hospital. Yes, I will for something I want. I tell us I'm live and I tell us I'm live.
Yes. All right, my new.
So me,
All
me
right.
have
my
eyes
new-
and ears on the ground, and flat bridge no flood out. Flat bridge still a go on, cause me see flat bridge, me see Maypen, me see halfway tree, me see over the center Clarendon, Westmoreland, Little London, Hanover. I don't go about on the business. I don't say me live all over the whole 14 parishes.
Yes, sir.
Part of Savlama, my district have light, part no have light. Some of the London no have light, some have light. St. Elizabeth, part of them say light gone from this morning. Man, there is a rain a fall from God send morning. Oh, I don't see them in my life.
I love it. I love it. Well, yes. Well, they have to do the power shutdown systematically.
Yes.
Yes. So I remember during Gilbert. Oh dear Lord, when the light went, we had candles and good old home sweet home.
Okay.
But we didn't have any power for a few months. Maybe about
I tell
3
you,
months before.
as the man
that.
said, if you live close to the hospitals and the major hotels on the island, your light will be restored in a week. But if you live over Moko Batam, just know so you better go back one whole jump on a personal because you'll be using that for a minute.
Oh gee. Yeah.
So if you're not close to the airport and the hospitals and the famous hotels, you will be in darkness for a while.
But one of the things that I thought of, I said, oh my God, here you have expectant mothers who are due to deliver their babies. Then you have the funeral homes. Then you have, yes, the hospitals, and they may have generator, and of course they'd get priority for restoration or whatever that looks like. But I wouldn't want to know that I am caught in any of that.
Yep, because some people decide to them now move, some say them not have nowhere. One woman in trip it never and over there for not too long. Say she never had nowhere to go, but them say she could come, them a cook food on our community center and things are going and they highlight.
And that's
So some of them must have go fear.
okay. Well, that's good.
Then in one side that where parish, the parish, the people them say the community center full and there's more people and they know what people are gonna do.
Oh Lord.
And then you have people now request, will the government says duty free if we send all the products they need? One man said no duty free. The Woodlands are gonna send other things that they don't need to send, expecting duty free. The only thing shall be vouched for as duty free. Your barrel will be searched top to bottom and all contents have to be a food item. All right.
All right.
So all that out the year. So nobody put the big expensive thing down at the bottom and put the 2 pound of flour around it and the rice on top of it. Your barrel will be turned upside down and all your contents will be shaken out and scanned and go through. And it has to be rice and flour and tin mackerel and cooking oil and butter and sugar.
Yes.
Food. If you can't eat, you go pay for. So nobody took the baby socks and the underwear in and nothing there. We got to turn out everything when you catch the wharf, which are the border, okay? Food item. I mean, no Jamaicans not listening when they turn up in a class. You tell them food item and one person on there, so have 5 pair of baby socks and 7 underwear in it. And so we never hear the part there. Food item. Food item. No, so me come full engaged this evening.
Yes, man, you're ready. I appreciate my roving reporter. Yes. King the roving reporter, I appreciate you. Great
So, Queen,
information.
how have you been?
I have been. I am doing.
And I realize you have been zipping.
Yes, I had to zip for very good reasons.
Yes, my dear.
Yeah,
I will just give you that. And
Lord Jesus, you have Ryan and Anna dying with laughter here. With your report.
I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Yeah, because also with Jamaica people, them stay no care what you say now. You work with them and no care what the boss say at the meeting. Then come out of the meeting and say, what do you
And I
really
ask.
say?
Yeah, we asked.
I really
Yeah.
say, we never hear that the part there. and you get the opportunity. So me tell you now again, if you plan to send stuff to Jamaica, food item, nobody send the expensive pocketbook and the cologne where somebody beg you and the dish where somebody beg you. Your barrel will be confiscated. If when me turn it out of the border and enough food in there, the whole barrel will be confiscated and you may be charged.
That's right, sir.
Okay.
Okay. I thank you.
All right, Queen. Me I go leave you now. But still love you now.
Blessings. Oh, Lord, Lord, Lord. I wonder who can top that. 914-268-6148. As a matter of fact, co-producer has a request, so let me follow through.
Why, Gilbert? Well, Gilbert, you're gone. No, we can chat behind your back. Why, Gilbert? Want to come in my room? We sweep out song with me broom. The liquor dog love to see such fun, and the dish you run away with. Come now. Who no see me dish? Who no see me dish? Anybody who no see me satin like the dish? Who no see me dish? Who no see me fire? Rough. We would like to express our sympathies to those affected by Gilbert. Why Gilbert? Want to come in me room? The sweep out song with me broom. The liquor dog love to see such fun, and the dish run away with the spoon. Come now, who no see me dish? Who no see me dish? Anybody who no see me satin like the dish? Who no see me dish? Who no see me dish? Anybody who no see me satin like this? Come, dish take off like flying saucer. The roof migrate without a visa. Bedroom full of water. Me in the dark, no light, no one. And true, me no have no generator. Me say one cold beer cost $10. Me fish and me meat spoil in the freezer. A pure bully beef full of me structure. Come, full of bully beef, full of bully beef. Me can't get fi cook, so me full of bully beef, full of bully beef, full of bully beef. Me can't get fi cook, so me full of bully beef. Come, want to come in me room? We sweep out song with me broom. The liquor dog love to see such fun, and the dish run away with the spoon. Want to wet up me shoes and wet up me hat, wet up me dog and wet up me cat, wet up the bed, wet up me parrot. Want to wet up me what's it not? You mean you what not? No, me what's it not? Want to wet up me what's it not? Me I look so we safe, dry and warm. The youth them a loot in the raging storm. We thank the Lord, we never get hurt. Them say thank you Lord for Mr. Gilbert. You see me fridge? Gilbert give me. You see me color TV? Gilbert give me. You see me new stereo? Gilbert give me. You see me new video? Gilbert give me. Come now. Want to come in me room? We sweep on some with the broom. Little bit. The little dog love to see such fun, and the dish run away with the spoon. Mommy, natty dreadlocks, sit down inside. And look how Gilbert have gone outside. When breeze lick down me such in restaurant. Natty dread jump up and chant. Lick them jaw, go and go do it. And them did the dread pork we eat. Juke them jaw with storm and thunder. Tear off them roof and broke them window. Two sheeters ink blow off a Joe house. Dread flash him locks and start to shout. Selassie I jaw, king of kings. Sure them say how we run things. Blow away them house but make them survive. So when them see I, them will realize it's true I merciful why them alive. A little of that Gilbert turn back. Lift off the roof of a natty dread shock. Him say blouse and skirt I must never know. Say I and I live right just so. Want to come in me room? You know. Sweep up some with me broom. The little dog love to see such fun, and the dish run away with the spoon. When me look up in the air, me see zinc like dirt. Walk, wild Gilbert. Me save me brief, but me lose me shirt. Walk, wild Gilbert. Until I lose our blouse and skirt. Walk, wild Gilbert. Me sorry say Gilbert never divert. Walk, wild Gilbert. Follow me. Me so frightened me couldn't even talk. Me kitchen back door gone for your walk. Light gone, the whole place dark. Me neighbor bad dog, stop back. Rain a fall, breeze a blow. Kitchen backside out a door. Rain a fall, breeze a blow. Kitchen backside out a door. Want to come in me room? action, go in the closet. Him say, no baba, me no in a it. Me want experience it. You say me a young, but me no no storm. But this a little piece can't do me no harm. Gilbert start Oliver laugh and say, dibby dibby hurricane move and go away. Gilbert get vexed and pick up speed. I blow like when young jackass a breed. When the first sheet a zinc cliff off overhead. Oliver first reach under the bed, under the bed, under the bed. Oliver hiding under the bed. Come, water come in a me room. We sweep out some with the broom. A little bit, the little dog laugh to see such fun, and the fish run away with the spoon. Me say Gilbert blow and a pear tree drop. Him blow down me Sachin grocery shop. Him go a John church and blow off the top. Say all night long him a blow non-stop. Blow away the youth to a loot and a rap. Gilbert did one bitch of a blow job. Me never see this from I was born. Gilbert take when me roof and gone. And me no have no way for shelter. So everywhere me turn a pure water. Come when me look me see me bingo bag blowing in the breeze like a blasted flag. So me nail it down on the house top. And all of a sudden the leaking stop. So me under me bag, me shelter under me bingo bag. Me say me under me bag, shelter under me bingo bag. Follow me.
I tell you something, Lloyd Lavender wrote the song Wild Gilbert in the aftermath of Hurricane Gilbert, which hit Jamaica in September of '88. And stay with me on the line, I'll be right with you. He was inspired to create the song shortly after the hurricane, and it was released in late September of '88. The song became, believe it or not, one of the biggest hits of his career and remains one of the fastest selling singles in Jamaica. Well, I want to say, before I go on over to Pat J, let me just send a shout out to Marie. Marie, I see you. Good evening, Marie. And she says, after the devastation, there was some humor. Thanks, loving dear. Jen says the storm is blowing to and fro, but KVR network with voices with Lady D is, oh, get out of my way, is rocking. Very fruitful reporter. And then we're saying, hopefully long after Melissa, we can have something entertaining like Wild Gilbert by Loving Dear. Welcome, Pat J. How are you?
Pleasant good evening to you, Lady D, Gomez Green, and to all the listeners, and to Gloria. How are you, ladies and gentlemen?
We are well. We are well. We are well.
Good, good. I didn't log on to the phone because I was on the TV, and I saw the notification, so I'm watching it on the TV. Anyway,
I look nice and pretty on the TV.
Beautiful. I
just
love
did
that
a pose.
I love that orange jacket.
Yeah.
Oh, it just have you radiating.
I
Beautiful.
tell you, I just did a pose.
Beautiful.
You can check it out.
And you look very nice today. You look very nice.
Yes.
Absolutely. Yes, definitely. You're representing.
Aha. Thank you.
Okay, you're welcome.
Yes.
You know, after listening to the song, you know, with Love and Dear, it's reality being dramatized. And I tell you, it is exactly as what occurred during the hurricane.
Oh, yes, I was
have
there.
Some friends who were, I have some friends who were stuck in a hotel, and they said that the roof of the hotel just lifted off. And all they saw coming down was rain. Oh, it was very traumatic experience for them. But, you know, God is good. He spared their lives, and even though there were some folks who lost lives, you know, a lot were spared. But I was unable to get in touch with some folks that I have out in Jamaica. I just recently was able to speak with a niece. She's in Upper St. Andrew, and she says it's just raining so far, you know, and they were told that the hurricane is going to shift to the northern western part of the country, and possibly head to Cuba and the Bahamas. But still, you know, people have to be mindful of the fact if they say to evacuate,
Yes.
you know, it's for their own
good.
safety. Yes, people have they have the possessions, you know, and I guess some people really don't have anywhere to go. But I know they have the community centers where people can go and huddle. Most recently in the United States, was it in Texas in the summer, there was a storm.
Yes.
And one whole town washed away because the folks did not heed the warning that they were to evacuate and go to the lowland. And this is what we see happen, you know, when people are disobedient, when they neglect to heed the call. This is what's going to happen. Lives were destroyed. And I'm hoping that some of these folks, they will heed the warning. So I guess it's easier said than done.
Yes.
You know, how are you going to start all over when you lose your livelihood, your precious livelihood? There are things that are of significant meaning to you, and when those are gone. But as long as you have life, you know, you can't replace life. But
not at all.
once you have life, you will have hope. Yes, you will be able to continue.
Yes, yes.
It's just one of those things. This is the time of the year when we know everyone has to be on their P's and Q's, heightened alert, because hurricane season, storm season. So we just have to pray for Jamaica and the other Caribbean islands, especially the ones who have already been impacted
by it.
Haiti and I forgot the other country. They were definitely impacted. So for those of us who are here, we just continue to pray and lift up each other, because we're all in this together. We have families and friends, you know someone who is there, and they could do with our help. So, the worst thing that could happen if, you know, there's a big problem, we can all chip in, you know, to help. That's it.
Yes, ma'am. Good to hear you, Patty.
Okay. Okay, definitely. And hello, co-producer.
Yes, I'm sure he's there smiling with his signature smile.
Yes. Definitely. All right.
Thanks, Pat.
Bye now.
Bye. Yes, and it's 10 minutes to 7 o'clock. We got 10 minutes to go. I wonder who would like to. Drea. Oh, Drea, well, you're not in Jamaica, but you have. I spoke with Saini about, I think it was Saturday. Spoke with Saini, and nothing was happening yet, of course. So, and the thing about it, you know, people who didn't get a chance to do what they needed to do, even though the advisory has gone out, they braved it. They drove out on the road and hurriedly got back home so that, you know, they wouldn't be caught in any kind of rainfall or wind that is imminent. So, many people have been saying, oh, look how they shut down the office, or, you know, wherever your place of employment is, you know, and saying, and we could earn more money. And that may be true, but it's 14 parishes. You ever look at the map? We look small, you see, but when you're in Jamaica, it's not small. It take you a while to drive to where you're going. Highway and no highway. So logistically, you have to, you know, in foreign, we say logistically, you have to work in spurts. So you make an arrangement over here, then the next arrangement, you have to ensure that what you did before is not impacted. The moving parts are so many for them kinds of stuff here. I say to myself every day, they're giving advisories and so on. You know how many meetings and phone calls and emails they have to do, tracking all the agencies around and saying, all right, of all the agencies we have, here are the agencies that are more critical to supporting this devastation that we're expecting. Believe it or not, it's a lot of work. And even if they don't, they miss something, I guarantee you, it's not because it's intentional. They simply miss it maybe because of a very small, and it's not insignificant, but maybe it was not as, visible. You'd be surprised. But, we are trusting God that we won't have any lives lost, and that those who have not yet moved from, flood prone areas and wherever they are will reconsider and not assume that they can ride it out. All of those things people are talking about. Really. There were several people who bought up a lot of food a few days ago. Bread and this and that. And usually if you have to stay home, you're going to eat more. So I'm hoping that they didn't just pull up crackers every now and again and just eating. And by the time the hurricane really hit, they barely have nothing. Because that's another matter. I was watching also from our local TV stations, and they were, in Jamaica, and they're saying that, the supermarket shelves are like done now. And, most of these things are imported. So we have importation of goods. Hi. Everything across the board is impacted. Everything. So we're hoping that God will just smile on us. Smile on us, because we need His grace. Hey, we need it. We need it. But keep praying for the nation. And I'm so glad that you were able to participate in the discussion, as that was our plan. Let me speak with the co-producer, Mr. Evel Green. Good evening.
Hello, Lady D.
Hello,
How are you?
co-producer. I'm fantastic.
Lady D.
Yes.
I am here cracking up. Thanks to King Ryan, man. He has me rolling.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Putting a lighter touch on, what is pretty serious, pending hurricane of this magnitude heading towards Jamaica, our beloved country. So, it's pretty serious, but, we put a lighter touch to it. And while I'm on that, I'm also here laughing about my brother, Mike. Fair disclosure, Michael Green is my brother. I hope he's listening. Mm-hmm. And he's viewing his home all the way from America via technology.
Yes, ma'am.
And I'm like, wow, and that's something else. I thought, most interestingly, I thought the guy was watching the case, his Fred is being taken out of his house or something.
Like I worry about the flowers in the flowers pot.
And so, I hope he's hearing me, but growing up, we had these flowers called Nami. I don't know the cultural name for that. Now, it's called Nami. It's green blade flowers.
Mr. Producer, are you speechifying? I can barely understand you.
I'm speaking bilingually. So anyway, so I'm about to recommend to him that next time I don't plant, flowers that are going to be easily blown away. To plant some Nami that we stay forever. I hear Mr. Green.
You hear Mike?
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
So but yeah, I really hope. My concern really, I was in Florida with Hurricane Andrew, and the thing about hurricane is it can be a blessing if you can look at it like that in some way, because after Hurricane Andrew, a lot of my friends, man, they ended up with brand new homes.
Oh,
really top of the line, because their insurance, pretty much just build them new homes. So that's a positive there, but they did evacuate. So what I'm saying is evacuate.
Yes.
And if your home is destroyed, I'm sure, hopefully people have coverage. But
Yeah.
your life is way too precious to refuse to evacuate.
I agree.
And sadly, even if your life is taken, there are so many people that you're leaving behind who would be thinking, how stupid was that for you to stay back for material possession and lose your life, and then, it's really not worth it.
Not at all.
So, yeah,
Agreed.
not worth it. Good show. Thanks to everybody for calling in. Really appreciate that. And I did try to make contact with my roving reporter in Jamaica,
Yeah,
but
you couldn't get
apparently
in.
there's no way to get that done.
Yes, yes.
So we just keep praying, and hopefully after this we'll have Sunlight Lavender to see about now.
I'm sure
I think
somebody.
there's one out there right now. There's
Yeah,
one out there already.
I'm sure somebody is busy working on one.
Yeah. Yeah, and maybe we can get King to submit his verses so somebody can sing. 'Cause he's a notice.
Thank you, co-producer.
But we will pray instead of fear.
Yes.
God is able to do all things.
Always.
All right. And I think somebody said you're looking very lovely on the show.
Yes.
Yeah.
You agree?
Thank you. All right. Good.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye. Okay, thanks. Alrighty, that was co-producer wrapping up the show. We have 2 minutes to go. Hey, we were on Melissa Watch in 2025, and we talked about the money, the message, and the mindset. Some have positive mindset. They have been proactive. They've carried out the instructions. Others, not so much, none at all. But we pray for them. And I know it can't be easy. I remember when I was there, and Lord, I wouldn't even bother go over that story during Gilbert. But another thought that hit me is, in our effort to be prepared, sometimes when something, hits us, we're really not prepared. We either not have enough money, we don't have insurance, health insurance, car insurance, we don't have no kind of investment. There are a lot of things that people don't have, that they don't even think of. But a YouTube fellow wants to know why them choose a young woman name. Well, again, remember that they put a listing of names together and they alternate them and so on, and so they just pick. And Melissa came up. I wouldn't want no hurricane to have my name, Denise. No, sir. No, nobody has stressed me. But gotta go. Thank you so much for joining us. Thanks to Cooler Runnings Jamaican Restaurant for sponsoring the show. And again, I'm so excited that we're back on air, because last week we had some matters. But thankfully they were resolved and we're back. So looking forward to being here on Thursday for Center Stage. At that point now, we'll have updates, and you'll be able to share what you've heard from your friends and family in Jamaica, and we'll put it all together. Thanks to all those of you who participated. We appreciate you. And you continue to hop online once you see Voices with Lady D live on YouTube. To our online audience at Linkage Radio, thank you so much for tuning in, and we appreciate all of you. May I come back Thursday? So, thanks to Fit FM 96.7, fitfmja.com, and Caribbean Vibes Radio Network, KVR. Thank you, Chris, for sending in your voice note today. We appreciate you. So again, me a con go round, go on up, galang up, go round, go down, so go round, so go on in, go down. Some people can't even go down right here now. They know nothing for go down to. But anyhow, I'm looking forward to being back. Do you know where your children are? Bless you. And don't forget, never stop praying for the children that are missing, wherever they are. Thank you, everyone. I'm your host, Lady D. Denise Gomez, and I bid you blessings as I head on home.
When I needed you most, yeah, you became a ghost. So tell me no, away your hand from me. Hey, I see you running back to me. No, that just shine for me. Hey, and the blessings just a flow. You don't show me, you don't have no heart, don't have no love for me. Better you leave me alone, exit me zone. Cause you're two-faced, and the two of them fake. Two-faced, worse than a snake. But yeah.
Welcome to Voices with Lady D, where every voice has power. I'm your host, Lady D Denise Gomez-Green, inviting you to join me each week for real conversations, powerful stories, and uplifting perspectives that shine a light on voices from the community and the diaspora. Kick off your week with the Monday Drive from 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. Dive deep on Thursdays with Center Stage from 6 to 8 p.m. And ease into your weekend with Saturday Morning Runnings every Saturday at 10 a.m. Catch Voices with Lady D on YouTube, Caribbean Vibes Radio Network online and YouTube, and Fit FM 96.7 in Stuart Castle, Trelawney, Jamaica, or tune in on Linkage Radio online. So lock in, turn it up, and remember, every voice has power. This is Voices with Lady D.
When you are hungry, come to Cooler Runnings Restaurant. Located at 1802 Nereida Avenue, corner of Wickham Avenue in the Bronx, we specialize in the best Jamaican and American cuisine, serving breakfast, lunch, and dinner. We are open 24 hours, 7 days a week. We offer free in-house delivery, minimum $20 purchase, and we also have Uber Eats. We do barbecue Thursdays, fish fry Fridays, and seafood Saturdays. For more information, give us a call for our address and menu, 718-324-7484. Once again, that's 718-324-7484. Cooler Runnings Restaurant, simply the best Jamaican food.
Will relocate.
Health and Wellness Minister Dr. Christopher Tufton. And Dr. Tufton says adequate equipment and supplies are in place for the most part to respond